What's going on? As you can see, I have the Trap Tendos Tune Radio emblem up here, and we are getting ready for part 2, and boy, it's about to be really piped up. This is part 2 of Beat Review Tuesdays, which actually is number 4 of season 2. So, smash that like button if you love Beat Review Tuesdays, because I definitely love it, because I definitely love hearing people's stuff for the first time, need it be if they're new or old. And boy, and what's playing in the background is Trap Tendos, the first episode of Trap Tendos Tune Radio, number 1. And boy, you should check it out. It's on it's playing for SoundCloud right now. This is ridiculous, but yeah. Anyways, you want to submit to any of that stuff or Beat Review Tuesdays? Check out the link below. But yes, tune in, because right now it's about to get really, really serious. So we have one newcomer, and it is Santana, I believe, or Gabriel Ron. And he says, I go by G-Don from Kansas City. He says it's 20 degrees here. Laugh out loud. Any tips on this mix would help. So yeah, I'm here for you. And we got the track loaded up as Santana. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit that button, and we're gonna get into it. For a newcomer, I really do like what I like about this track is, one, nice and different. It's very different. We don't get many like up tempo type tracks like this on the channel, and I'm all for anything that's different, as well as stuff that that you would go for. Because as you can see, as I have Trap Tendos Tune Radio on here, I'm all about trap music, but I'm also about stuff that is gonna hit you from a different angle. You know what I'm saying? So, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and remove that off the screen. But as I get into critiquing the track, I really do like the sample. I like how I get into it. I like how you did a tribute to Carlos Santana, which is one of my favorite guitarists. One of my top favorites, and with Slash and Jimi Hendrix, of course. And the actual composition itself is neat. It's dope. But obviously, you asked me for mixing tips. I feel that the actual track itself is cluttered, and I feel that the reason why it's cluttered is because there is a lot of stuff going on, and I feel that you might have to turn down a lot of stuff. And the main thing that you might have to turn down is the sample, because it feels like your drums are fighting other different frequencies that are in the way of each other, and they're kind of canceling each other out. That's why it's getting that muddy type feel that that's the only way I can do it is by arbitrary terms. But yeah, that could be fought by bringing the melody down just halfway. How about that? If I want to be technical about it, so that you get it, and just let your drums be crisp. You know what I'm saying? And visit my mixing and mastering playlist, and go look for a tutorial about big kicks, because that's another way to actually learn how to balance your frequencies out in just a simple tip or two, which it's universal how you can do it, as long as you know, if you understand and grasp the concept of what I was talking about in that video. Otherwise, I really like your stuff. So we're gonna move on. I didn't mean to drag on to that, but I really do like that composition. I appreciate you for submitting in too. So we have Pyros, and he says, "Hey, what's up, dog? I got another one. The intro is long, but I made it to be rapped over. It is pronounced Peruse, by the way. Okay." Or Peruse. So we got that track coming up here as I kill. And it's acting a little bummy. It sounds like it's about to be legendary. Turn myself up a little bit. Nice moody pianos. 808s under control. So the composition, as far as the overall covering, the main melodies and whatnot, and from passing judgment on there, very simple and sweet. I actually like it. It falls into the niche part of the area where I actually kind of like it, but it is. You said the intro was long. You was not lying. It's too long. I feel that once again, you know, if you're gonna approach having a long intro, especially something that was over a minute or something like that, and you said that it's very rappable, you gotta understand that if you want somebody to actually listen to it and be able to grasp the concept or get into the rap, you actually have to have a shorter intro, way shorter. And it's not to be rude or anything. It's just given knowledge that I've learned, and once I followed that treat, I saw more people rapping or doing music to my beats, you know, and just to see if you're aiming for that. But if you're just aiming for instrumentation or whatnot, and you just want to be instrumental, the intros will be too long or just too repetitive in that standpoint. Like, if you're gonna have a long introduction, I suggest that it build up. A very good example of something building up is a producer that is frequent on Beat Review Tuesdays that just continues to build a level up, which is Fwosk. Fwosk, when he does a long introduction, it is gigantic. Like, it builds up, like the melodies change and whatnot. Matter of fact, his compositions are pretty much second to none, because they always, I feel like it's more rewarding as you listen. Now, also another person that does a fantastic job, and I realized it during Beat Review Tuesday last week, last week, is Ocean View and A9. Those two, when it comes to making a composition, make ridiculous modifications to their track as the track goes. Wow. And they're young, so Yeah, so yeah, I like the track, and I'm not trying to beat you up on it. I really do like the track. So, but yeah, other than that, the mix was fine. I thought it was fine. I think there's use for that though. I I I can definitely use it for a stem for a blend. For either I think Zombie Headquarters Radio it'll fit depending on what song I get. So we had Troy G. Troy G. He's a particular kind of monster, nonetheless. And shouts out to him because he is working with 808 Mafia Chris. And yeah, the track's named Sauce. Godzilla. Trilla Troy. Track had great balance in terms of the music composition. I like the way that the melody sweeps in and out, and I really like the differences of that panning in between there. It's I like how it kind of ventures off to the left and right, but left center, right center, and then into the middle. That way, you know, it in terms of mixing, it kind of balances itself. I think the composition is very simple, but it's effective for what it's worth. And I like the overall punchiness of the track. I think Troy G's bounce that he brings to his tracks and stuff like that is very good and very rappable in terms of just bringing it to the studio and doing it, because a lot of his presence in his overall mixing actually fits to somebody just being able to drop the track in there and get ready to rap over. Obviously, because now he has a joint with Mr. Chris over there at 808 Mafia. So yeah, shouts out to Troy, the Trilla Troy G, the monster. So yeah, Troy. So yeah, I like that. Now we have Mr. Trap Productions. So this is his first time submitting. I've been wanting him to submit for a while. I was hoping that he would submit. He actually works with Swang, and he's working with a joint with Ethan Sacii as well. I think it's supposed to be a multi-collaboration with him and Swing on the track, and Swing and Ethan on the verses as well. And Trap Production is a production collabo sandwich. So here's his track here. We're gonna listen to this one. That man. That shit is fire. That shit is fucking retarded. Now, with this track and its overall ridiculousness, which I swear to you not, I kid you not, I was gonna judge it to the hardest extent because of who it comes from, what it comes from, and the people I know. Damn it, man, that is fire. Now, this track is not without its faults. I mean, I do believe that there's some melodic tones that could benefit from a little bit of volume lowering. Well, and the 808 kind of just stuck out like a sore thumb instead of just complimenting the track once the beat dropped. But wow, I mean, just those are minor things that could be fixed in that composition. But yeah, the track is stupid, and I'm not listening to anything else. I really wish that this fool that's doing my artwork for Sacii headquarters, I'm sorry, my brother. He's over there in Japan, but he is making me mad. I'm ready for this show. That would definitely, emphatically, is about to be moved over to that folder. I don't need to hear anything else. Trap Productions, I'm coming for you. I expected nothing less from that camp, anyways. I hate to say to be biased to say, oh, this my homies, but Taylor South, I hate you. But we're going on to Taylor South, and I might as well just show you what this fool did in my email as we're about to listen to the track. And DJ Khaled, man, see what you're doing to the community. Yo, word up, man. And we're gonna get into this track, and it's called Sweat. I love you, Taylor South, man. You my boy, man. You really held it down from day one. You're a day one homie. Could not resist. Sorry, stepped my percussion up with some more variety. Okay. Curious if you're a Kanye fan. If so, I'll answer that after the show.
Purchase your tracks today.
Taylor South.
Ow.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
So, Taylor South has mastered what people something that a lot of people don't know about in production, and that is called transparent, limiting transparent loudness and compression, which means that your track sounds really, really loud, but it's really clear. And you know, it's something that can be done with IK Multimedia's stealth limiter and Pressword, obviously, because you know that's why I like Pressword, and in some extent Maximus can do it too, without any extra coloration of anything. But yeah, this mix was very good. I actually liked the melody. The melody was pretty simple, but it was pretty sweet. I like Taylor South's minimalistic style in general, and you know he doesn't do too much, but he doesn't do too little. And yes, I actually thought. As loud as it was dynamically clear and dynamically perfect, honestly, in terms of how I would like to listen to music in its terms of its clarity. The answer to the question, do I listen to Kanye West? Absolutely. No, you can't see it. But yeah, I got his first 4 albums. I didn't buy Dark Twisted, whatever, Fantasy or whatever. I thought Jesus was I thought it was garbage. I ain't gonna lie. And but revisiting Yeezus, I actually think that it was it was garbage. Once again, it's one of those things like 808s and Heartbreak where you have to really listen to it a whole bunch of times to really appreciate it. And that scared the shit out of me. So I cannot answer my phone right now. I apologize, guys. But yeah, I'm doing a giveaway right now. And, you know, if you do not have Loud Pack and you want Loud Pack, type in Loud Pack. 2 people this time. And I will send you whichever Loud Pack you want off of my website. So with that being said, I am moving forward here to Mr. Adele Hartford, which is Freeze, I believe. Yes. And yeah, we're going to move on to him. And we're going to get into it. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward. It's not a day one buy to me. You know, Kanye has kind of been on the fence with me in terms of his music. But I can appreciate it. You know, I thought his No Parties in LA was pretty good. His song with, can't think of his name. Yeah. But anyways, let's get to this track. So Mr. Freeze brought it, you know. He always brings it to the show. I really like his compositions and whatnot. I really hate this buzz that's going on in my ear. And I think it's due to my dang on phone. But yeah, I really like that composition. It's actually 100% perfect to me in general, but as far as it's supposed to be. I think that it fills in, and for some reason my Loud Pack thing is playing. Once again, I actually have high, for some reason I'm very popular on SoundCloud in certain aspects. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I thought that the composition was very, very good. There's not much I can really talk about. There are a lot of heavy hitters during this part of the show right now, and you know, that's just how it's gonna be. And yeah, we're gonna move forward from here. So we actually have here, we have King Drew, and I believe he is, no, it's not King Drew. We have Trap Daily. Trap Daily is checking in with me with a track, and I'm going to hear it now as we composition overall is pretty decent. I like the weird screechiness of it and the way that it moves and the gross beat effect and whatnot. It seems a little different than usual. Overall in the mix though, I feel that the 808s are too big. They are so big that they're actually overtaking many elements of your sweet melody. So you need to turn down your 808s. They are too loud. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the DJ plug style 808, which has a lot of low mid harmonics. So it will be heard regardless of if it doesn't sound too aggressive on your speakers. So other than that though, Trap Daily, you steadily improving. I really love your stuff. You know I love your channel. Dopeness, and I really appreciate that you support and that you send stuff to my show. But that's just the only thing that's really wrong with that track. It's just the 808s just need to be turned down. So appreciate that, my good sir, for Beat Review Tuesdays. So we have Fresco, the track guy, which is actually a part of, and I don't even know, you might as well just sent this. Well, we're going to listen to it. He says, what's up, Av? Hoping that you're having a blessed day today, a blessed Tuesday. Just wanted your opinion. I used some of your tricks and tips with a VST. You put a review about Effectrix. It's just crazy dope for all your knowledge. You haven't forgot that Sacii Lyfe Sounds preset and drum kit. Oh, if you haven't got the Sacii Lyfe Sounds preset and drum kit bank, you're slacking majorly. So he's talking to you. Try 10 those tunes. You have no clue. Anyways, let's hear the track.
Fresco the track god, turn your speakers up.
Damn good mix. Crazy melody. Holy fudge. Yeah, man. I don't know how I met him, but his music it's actually doper than perceived. Once again, this track actually is quite on the level of the joint that he has in Trap Tendo's Tune. I think this actually is mixed much better than the one that he actually submitted for Trap Tendo's Tune Radio. And yeah, so I guess that's his joint that I'm gonna use for Zombie Headquarters. That is really sick. Holy fudge. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really care to break that down. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good at that. So I'm sending that all over. 891. So I'm just listening now. I'm just really 891. He sent the track, and let's hear it's called Fight. So let's. This. Oh my don't know how old he is. I think he's really young, but man, keep doing what you're doing, man. Because regardless of if somebody wakes up and smells the coffee and realizes that you're a very talented music producer and raps on your stuff, I think you have a really great way and a great sense of how you mix, the way you grasp concepts, and the way you do stuff. And this is like his second time that he's actually, you know, just like, you know, F it. You know, he went ham. I mean, let's be honest, guys. That is for Trap Tendo's Tunes, so I believe that's one of his submissions for Trap Tendo's Tunes, or at least that's when I'm going to use that. Awesome stuff. So we're at 30 minutes, so I really appreciate everybody for checking in. So we have one more person, and I actually finally did the collaboration with Jeremiah Bennett, and yes, he said he's back again, and it says Purple Pill.
Jerry Beats.
That is a banger. So once again, for those who don't know, Jeremiah Bennett was the winner of the first annual championship edition of Beat Review Tuesdays. I am going to do another one, but that won't be for a while. And I don't mean by just one more month in, because there are a lot of consistent people that have been sitting, and then there's a lot of new people that came out the woodworks, like A91 and Fresco, or I hope I say it's Frisco or Fresco. I actually like Fresco for some reason, but Frisco, which I cannot forget Ocean View and Jack Quit, which Jack Quit was supposed to be a part of the championship edition last time, and fortunate enough for everybody that he wasn't. But anyways, yeah, I really like this composition. It definitely fits in the Zombie headquarters, so you already know what time it is. So I'm gonna holler back anyways. We're gonna the collab we did was awesome. I feel it was awesome. You know, but he wants a little bit more, which is awesome to actually have young talent that wants more out of even me and himself. So yeah, so we're gonna get a redo on that, and you know, there's a lot of things that's gotta go down first, but like me getting my new laptop. But yeah, so yeah, I like it, and we're gonna go ahead and move that over. Pow. So, my bad, as this show is pretty long. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Langston Portluck, he has sent me a OneDrive file. I cannot pull that off. And yeah, got King Drew here, and we're going to take it out on him. And he says, "What's up, DJ Av? Big ups for all you do for the community. Appreciate you. I'm glad I found your channel. I already learned so much. Laugh out loud. Thank you." And he said the first one is a Travis Scott type beat. Let's check it out. Influence style. And we're going to take it out on that note.